This video is going to show you the laziest, most effective way to get ahead of 99% of people. And it's actually way easier than you think. For years I was completely burnt out. I bought into the hustle culture lie that the only way to get ahead was to work an 18-hour day, sacrifice my health and just outgrind everyone. The result was always the same: total exhaustion but zero progress. But then I discovered the secret that only the top 1% know. They use a lazy system of leverage. I've broken it down into 3 simple steps, and the second one is a secret I wish I knew 5 years ago. So what is this lazy system? Well, first we need to understand the trap that 99% of people fall into. The hustle trap. We're told that success is a simple equation. More hours equals more results. But that's a lie. If that were true, the most successful people would be the ones that never sleep. The real problem isn't that you're not working hard enough. The real problem is that you're probably working hard on the wrong things. This brings us to the first lazy principle: leverage. The top 1% don't try to do everything. They do the one thing that makes everything else easier or irrelevant. Think of it like this: most people spend their day putting out a dozen small fires. They get a quick dopamine hit from being busy and solving those low impact problems. But the top 1%, they ignore those small fires. They find that one big, complicated, high impact problem, the single bottleneck that is holding everything else back. And they focus all of their energy solving just that. It's lazy because you're doing less, but the work that you're doing has 100 times the impact. So the first step is to stop asking yourself, how can I do more? And start asking, what is that one high impact problem that if I will solve it will change the entire game? Okay, that sounds great in theory, but this leads to the next big problem. How do you even know what your high impact problem is? In a world full of endless opportunities and distractions, how do you find that one thing to focus on without wasting years guessing? You find it by using the second lazy principle. Play to your unfair advantage. Getting ahead isn't about becoming good at what you're bad at. It's about finding that one thing that you're uniquely built to do and pouring all of your energy into that. It's the laziest approach because you're working with your natural talents, not fighting against them. So how do you find it? Ask yourself this one simple question: what is that one thing that feels like playing to me but looks like work to others? Is it organizing chaotic information? Is it making people feel comfortable? Is it building systems? The intersection of what you're naturally good at and what the world finds valuable, that's your unfair advantage. That's where you will find your high impact problem. But even when you find your one thing, you are going to face the final, most universal problem. It's still going to feel like a big, overwhelming mountain. It's still scary, and that fear is what causes us to procrastinate even when we know what to do. So how does the lazy person conquer the mountain? They don't try to conquer that mountain. They just take one tiny, almost effortless step every single day. This is the final lazy principle. Consistency is the ultimate shortcut. Instead of trying to work for 8 hours straight, just commit to the 2-minute rule. Whatever your big task is, just do it for 2 minutes. Instead of write a book, your goal is to write 1 sentence. Instead of going to the gym, your goal is to just put on running shoes. This is lazy because it requires basically zero willpower to start. But those tiny, consistent actions compound over time to massive results. 99% of people are waiting for motivation to strike. The 1% knows that action is what creates motivation. They build a lazy, consistent system that runs on autopilot. So that's the system. It's not about being the hardest worker in the room. It's about being the smartest. Number 1, find your one high impact problem using leverage. Number 2, make sure it aligns with your unfair advantage. Number 3, attack it with lazy, relentless consistency. That's how you get ahead of 99% of people. I'm really curious, what do you think your unfair advantage is? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped, a like and subscribe would be amazing. Thanks for watching.